taking a little video of Stoney's red man. He's a registered Rocky Mountain horse. He's going to be 13 this spring, or maybe it's August, but this year he's going to be 13. You can see he's a really nice short back, well-made little horse. And Rick's just showing you how you can brush him and pick up his feet, such things as that. I just clipped him so that he would look nice and neat for you. His muzzle, his bridle path, his fetlocks, and everything. He's no problem with that. Good boy, Stoney.
Doesn't have shoes on his back feet.
Yeah, he's only shot on the front right now. Because he's had shoes all the way around, but we haven't been riding him because I bought a mare for myself that I really wanted and have spent most of my time with her. I rode him this past summer and early fall, and just to get him back into riding. Rick has ridden him a few times. And we've had also a friend of mine from up by Sandstone has ridden him once, and Rick's friend also has gone riding with him on him. So he's had multiple people on him. Okay. That's good. He's got a nice long tail and a beautiful mane on him. Of course, he's just beginning to shed out, and he's shedding pretty heavy now, but you can't see his pretty copper red color that he is in the summer. He's got good feet. So says our farrier. Let me get his bottom. Okay. And a pretty blaze face. Stoney? Okay. Good boy. Stoney's about 14.2. Between 14.2 and 14.2 and a half. He's the perfect size, and he's stocky enough built horse that feels like plenty of horse under you.
That's 50 cents to him.
I put my cinch on Rick's saddle, and he's just got to fit it to him. I think I'm going to shut it off for all this. You can see how quiet he is to be saddled. Don't hear anything like that at all. And we're just going to bridle him up for you. And while you're watching Rick do that, I can tell you a little bit about his breeding. He will be, I checked, he will be 13 on May the 2nd. And even though he's 13, he hasn't been a heavy used horse in his life. He wasn't broken out until he was a little older, and then he stood in the pasture for a while. Somebody bought him, and then he stood around and ridden a little bit and stood around for a while, and then somebody else bought him. So he's not done a lot of heavy work, but he's only been used in the trails, and that's what we've ridden him for, the little bit that we've ridden him. But his daddy is Stoney B. Walker, who's out of Nuncio and goes back to Kilburn's Chocolate Sundown. You got to fix his forelock. I can't stand that. Okay. And his mama is Doc's Candy, who goes back to Doc, to Chaco. And on his dam side, he goes back to Johnson's Toby. So, he's got some pretty royal bloodlines. Come here, Sally. Get out of the way. He's used to having dogs and cats and chickens and all sorts of things like that around. We have all that right here.
Hasn't anybody been on him for 6 weeks?
No one's ridden him for 6 weeks. So we're just going to make this video and see how it goes. He deserves to be someplace where somebody's going to ride him and use him regularly, which hasn't been his case since October. He's probably only been ridden 4 times since October, maybe 5 times. Why don't you just walk off? Why don't you just walk him by? Just to show that he's been gating, but just walk him by, show that he's been gating, but he'll just walk out and loose rein away from the barn without any issue. All right. Thank you. All right, Stoney's going to back up for you now. I found that he does really well with the voice commands. You tell him back and give him a little pressure, he does fine. Okay, you want to dismount? That's Stoney's Red Man, 13-year-old Rocky Mountain horse for sale in southern West Virginia.